when I came back from RT a couple weeks ago, I was so incredibly fried and stressed out and overwhelmed. And I have scads and scads and scads of books. I bought a couple hundred books from the book fair at RT, and I collected books from giveaways and things. I shipped 2 boxes home full of books and swag, and I've been giving things away on the website, so check it out. You can sign up to win something. I'll be posting a giveaway soon if there's not one up already. So definitely go to the Book Tart, www.thebooktart.com, and check it out. But I have been reading Ilona Andrews. I met her and her husband Gordon at RT in Chicago, and that was so cool. They are so nice. So I got them to sign my books, and then after I'd gone through the book fair and checked out with all my books I was purchasing, I realized I didn't get an autograph from my brother, and so I ran back to talk to them and get something signed, and they were all out of books and they didn't have any swag to sign, and I had left my book bag outside with Lisa, the maid of Tarts. So I was a spaz and I had nothing, and I'm talking to them, and they very graciously said that they would sign their nameplate for my brother. So I know, Patrick, I will send that to you. I haven't sent that to him yet. But anyway, what I was meaning to say is I was not in the mood to start a new book. Do you ever feel that way? You don't have the time or the energy to commit to a new book, to start a new book, one that you don't know if you'll like, or you'll like it so much that you have to stay up late and you can't sleep and you have to go to work the next morning and you're exhausted. I couldn't do it. So on the drive home from RT, I flew into Denver and I had to drive home a couple hours. I was listening to one of their books on audio. I was actually listening to book 3. So, which one? Magic Strikes. I was listening to Magic Strikes on audio, and it was amazing. The narrator of Magic Strikes is epic. That's my brother's word, epic. And I mean, urban fantasy, the Kate Daniels series, this is like the 4th time I've read them. So they're very good, extremely strong world building, strong characters. I love Kate Daniels, and she has magic in her blood. She works for the Order of Merciful Aid as basically a contractor. So I listened to the 3rd book, and then I moved on and read the 4th book. So I should put these in order. And I read the 4th book, and then I didn't have the 5th book because I had lent it to my brother, who doesn't live nearby me, and I wanted to read it, but I didn't have it to read, so I have no patience. So I ordered a new one from Amazon, and as I was waiting for it to come to me on my 2-day Prime shipping, I love that, I went back to the beginning of the series, and I read book 1, and then book 2 was available in audio, so I listened to book 2 on audio, and then book 4 was available in audio, and even though I just read it the week before, I listened to book 4 on audio, and book 5 came, and I read it again. So, all out of order, but in the last few weeks I have read or listened to on unabridged audio these books, and a few of them more than once because I read it and I listened to it. So that shows you how much I love this series. So it starts with Magic Bites. In Magic Bites you are introduced to Kate and the world where the world of Atlanta, and there's magic waves and tech waves. So when the magic is up, technology doesn't work, and magic is attacking technology, so cars don't work when magic is up. Sometimes buildings collapse if they're too technologically advanced, and people ride horses and mules and walk around, and Kate has a sword, and she works as a mercenary, and she goes after magical beings, because when the magic is up, magic creatures come through, or people with no knowledge but they want power call up a demonic being when magic is high, and so she goes after that and tries to rescue them. And she has a secret. She has power in her blood, and a past that she's trying to avoid right now. She's not ready to deal with it, not powerful enough. And in this world, so there's magic, and there's beings who can wield magic. There's also shape shifters, and there's masters of the dead. And the dead are vampiric-like creatures. It's basically humans who are dying of some sort of terminal illness. They will their bodies over to the masters of the dead as a science donation, basically. And their families get a huge insurance policy, and they die, and their bodies are used as these creatures that they call vampires, and the masters of the dead are necromancers who can pilot those creatures and use them as their eyes and ears, and they're very tough and hard to kill, and they're very fast. So that is amazing. Like I said, the world building, phenomenal. And Kate and her snark and her humor. And she's not one of those too stupid to live heroines. She's occasionally dumb or foolish, but who isn't? And so she's human. She's got, she's not perfect, which I like. You can sympathize, you can relate to her. And in this book, she meets Kieran, the leader of the Shapechangers pack. And so that's book 1. Book 2 is Magic Burns. Here it is. Book 2, Magic Burns. So in this one, she isn't working as a mercenary now. She's now working for the, what do they call it? Merciful Aid, something. The Order of the Knights of Merciful Aid. So she's a contractor for them. She's not officially part of their order, but she has an office there, and I just dropped the book. So I love these books. I love all of them. So that's book 2. Book 3 is Magic Strikes. Book 4 is the one I just dropped. Magic Bleeds. Sheesh. Magic Bleeds. And the last one so far is Magic Slays. Okay. So anyway, in the last few weeks I have reread these and listened to them and love them. I love the world. I love Kate. I love Kieran and the other characters in this. The drama between the shapeshifters and between Kate, and the compromises that have to be made to deal with different beings, different races, the magic, the mystery with her blood. If somehow you've missed these books, go get them. Okay. Goodbye from the Book Tart. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I need to be better prepared. I'm working on it.